Look at me. I want you to really look at me right now and ask yourself a question that most people are absolutely terrified to answer. Are you actually on track for retirement, or are you just lying to yourself? Every single day, I talk to people just like you, people in their late 50s, early 60s, or even those who have already taken the leap and retired, and they are living a lie. They look at their 401k balance, or they look at their home equity, and they tell themselves, "Oh, Susie, I'm going to be just fine." But deep down in the pit of your stomach, you feel that knot of anxiety, don't you? You worry when you see the markets fluctuate. You worry every single time you go to the grocery store and see what inflation is doing to the price of eggs, milk, and insurance. You are scared to death that you are going to outlive your money. And you know what? You should be worried if you are playing guessing games with your financial future. This is your retirement reality check. No fluff. No sugarcoating. Just the honest-to-God truth about what it takes to be secure, because true wealth is not just about how much money you have. True wealth is when you have peace of mind. True wealth is when you can sleep at night knowing that no matter what happens to the economy, no matter what happens to Uncle Sam or the stock market, you are going to be okay. But right now, so many of you are making critical, irreversible mistakes out of fear, out of ignorance, or because you listened to some salesman at a free dinner seminar who sold you a variable annuity that is draining your hard-earned cash with hidden fees. That is nuts. It has got to stop today. Think about that. Where on earth are you going to get a guaranteed, government-backed, inflation-adjusted 8% return on your money in this day and age? You're not. I hear you screaming at the screen. But Susie, what if I die early? What if the system goes bankrupt? Listen to me. The system is not going to completely disappear. Congress will tweak it because they want to get re-elected. But more importantly, you need to plan for the very real probability that you are going to live a long, long time. Retirement can easily last 20, 25, or 30 years. If you claim at 62 because you are scared, and then you live to be 85 or 90, you are going to find out the hard way that life gets a lot more expensive as you age. Your healthcare costs will skyrocket. Your long-term care needs will arise. And you will be stuck trying to survive on a microscopic, shrunken Social Security check. If you are married, the smart strategy is almost always to have the highest earner wait until age 70 to start collecting. Why? Because you are protecting the eventual surviving spouse, who will be allowed to step into that maximum, higher payout when the other passes away. Stop thinking about today and start protecting your tomorrow. Now, if you want to delay Social Security but you absolutely cannot stand your job anymore, what do? You use what I call the bridge strategy. If you have money saved up in your 401k or your traditional IRA, it makes all the sense in the world to tap those personal savings in your 60s to cover your living expenses so that your Social Security benefit can continue to compound and grow at that magnificent 8% rate. Or better yet, get a part-time job. Do something you love that brings in just enough to pay the utilities and buy the groceries. There is no shame in working a little bit in your early retirement years if it keeps you from permanently slashing your guaranteed lifetime income. The next reality check you need to face is where your money is actually sitting. I want you to open your statements and look at your retirement accounts. Are they traditional accounts, or are they Roth accounts? For years, the conventional wisdom told you to put money into a traditional 401k or traditional IRA because you got a tax break today. You figured, hey, when I retire, I'll be in a lower tax bracket anyway, so I'll pay less tax then. Oh, really? Are you sure about that? Let me tell you about a little ticking tax time bomb called required minimum distributions, or RMDs. Right now, Uncle Sam lets your money grow and compound in that traditional account, and it feels great. But when you hit age 73, the government knocks on your door and says, "Time's up." You must start taking a specific percentage of that money out every single year, whether you need it or not. And guess what? Every single dollar you pull out of a traditional retirement account is taxed as ordinary income. If you have done a great job saving and your account has grown into a significant nest egg, those mandatory distributions can be massive. They will push you right back into a higher tax bracket. They will cause your Medicare Part B premiums to skyrocket because those premiums are tied directly to your income. And to make matters worse, they can even cause your Social Security benefits to become heavily taxed. You think you're being smart, but you are walking right into a trap. Why do you need so much cash? So that when the stock market goes through a brutal downturn, and it will, because the markets go up and the markets go down, you do not have to sell your stocks at a loss just to pay your property taxes or buy groceries. Your cash buffer is your shield. It allows your investments the time they need to recover while you live off your secure, liquid cash. That is how you achieve peace of mind. If you are sitting there right now realizing you don't have that cash buffer, you haven't optimized your Social Security plan, and your retirement accounts are a tax disaster waiting to happen, do not panic. Do not deny it. Face your reality. You can fix this, but you have to act now. Take a hard look at your actual baseline living costs. Build that 3 to 5 year cash reserve, even if it means working an extra year or taking a part-time job. Switch your future retirement contributions to a Roth option immediately. And please, stand in your truth. Stop spending money you don't have on things you don't need to impress people you don't even like. Be strong, be secure, and take control of your financial destiny today.